Ahoy, music lovers, vinyl enthusiasts, and everyone in between. My name is Isaac, and this is The Blind Island. I'm happy to have you here tonight. We are going to be doing a recent vinyl spins video. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of those, and what this video is, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time in my channel, I just go quickly through a few of the records that have been hitting the turntable frequently recently, and I am very excited to share. Again, it's a very eclectic mix, and we've got some pretty cool stuff. Right now, what's on the turntable is Jan Hammer's First 7 Days. Freaking amazing. That was also featured in my recent finds video. If you haven't seen that, go and check that one out. Had some really cool finds for the month of December. Now let's get started. First off, we have the Mysterious Flying Orchestra. This was released on the RCA label variant of Dr. Jazz. Really cool. It was headed up by Bob Thiel, and some really cool instrumentals on here. Very funky, very groovy. Lonnie Liston Smith is credited to writing a couple of the songs on here. I love this album. It's starting to become more of a cult following around this record, and I know that the penguin on the cover is a little misleading, but I highly recommend anyone who's into jazz funk, check this out. Really cool record. Next is Blondie's self-titled debut album. Really great new wave music. This is my favorite album by Blondie. Most people go with Parallel Lines, but X Offender starting us off, I can't say no to that. This is Shangri-La's influence is very palpable on here. So really cool album by a very well-known band. Maybe not one of their most successful records, but I highly recommend people who haven't listened to it to give it a shot. Next is one of my favorite female contemporary folk artists, and that's Lisa Hannigan at Swim. She was connected with Glenn Hansard for many years, and this album is very thought-provoking, very melancholy, has a lot of melancholy and bucolic sound to it. I really enjoy the lyricism that's on here, and I think that you're going to find a lot to enjoy. This was released on a white vinyl variant, and a beautiful record by a beautiful folk artist. Highly recommend that you check out Lisa Hannigan. Next, also featured in recent finds, Temptations, Wish It Would Rain. For those of you looking for a good soul record, this is definitely a place to get started. Lots of down on my knees, praying for you girl type of music, so really cool fire and brimstone type of stuff. Great album. Next is, again featured on my recent finds, and this is Let Us Resonate. This is such a fantastic record. It was my top albums of 2020, and just for fans of hip-hop, instrumental, funk music, this is going to be really tripping your trigger. Great album. Next, I have Stereophonic Space Sound Unlimited by the Space Sound Effect. For fans of exotica, lounge, bachelor, surf music, this is going to be right up your alley. Really a tribute to those type of records. Beautiful, shimmering, reverb-drenched guitar work throughout. Really cool record. Then another album that was featured in the recent finds, and that's Red Bud Thunder, American Rock and Roll. For fans of Leonard Skinner, ZZ Top, and other southern rock, hard rock, this is going to be a record that you really enjoy. You can't find it on Spotify, but go to YouTube. It has the album in its entirety. Really cool album. Thoroughly enjoy this one. And then we have the Kinks, Lola versus the Money Go Round. And this is such a great album. And, oh, I'm sorry, I always get this album title wrong because it's so long. Lola versus Power Man and the Money Go Round. This is a great record. I love everything about this album. The Kinks are my favorite British invasion band, and they're is a very good reason. Listen to this album in its entirety. I know that the title track is the one that most people are familiar with if they're thinking about the Kinks, but there are a lot of other really good songs on here. 8 Man really swings for me. Strangers is a great song, and also Power Man is a great power ballad. It just really rips your face off, rockin' good time. Cool album. Then we have the Mina Birds, Be Here Now. I just really enjoy the pop stylings that are found on here. Her voice is very appealing, and again, it's a little bit more political for my taste than I usually go for, but I can push that aside and just really enjoy the music that's on here. Really cool, and just a varied album in a time when contemporary music seems to be pretty flat, so I really like this. And then finally, I was putting on my copy of Screamin' Jay Hawkins' What That Is. Now, this guy is never mentioned in proto-punk videos or proto-psychobilly, but man, he really is just screaming and wailing into the microphone. Also, that kind of just railing against polite society, writing a song about constipation and putting it on here. You know, it's a kind of an uneven record, but man, there are some really good tunes, and Screamin' Jay Hawkins really hits the sweet spot for me when I'm feeling like having a good rockin' R&B time. All right, guys, so those are all the records that I have been spinning recently. What do you guys think? What have you been listening to? And just a quick contest update for you all. I believe that we have 10 entries in my Toast to 20 2021 contest. First prize gets $50, second prize gets $20. Guys, enter into the contest. Love to have more people entering into that, and you have until January 31st to enter. Really looking forward to seeing more of those videos. The other entries have been fantastic. Thank you to everyone who has entered. And yeah, those are all of my updates. And guys, I just hope that you all have a great day on your own personal oasis. Cheers.